rebuking them in public because he has questions during surgery. Shame-based learning isn't my style.
I'll bear that in mind. But this isn't about my treatment of the residents. You're concerned about Dr. Murphy.
A lot of doctors have less than ideal bedside manner. He's young.
Would you ever have said something like that to a patient as a resident? As a med student? And Murphy doesn't even understand he did anything wrong.
Sean has hardwired differences in the way he perceives things.
Exactly. No matter how hard he works, no matter how hard you try and help him, his limitations are not going to change. He's going to continue to inflict them on our patients, all in the name of diversity and inclusion.
Sean deserves to be here. Once you see what he's capable of, you'll agree.
I look forward to being proven wrong.
Stay seated for 20 minutes. Don't let you pass me on the lobby.
Thank you.
This disease changed my relationships, changed my priorities, changed who I am. Cancer is an identity.
Cancer is a cellular mutation.
People in this room are my people.
What are you, 20 years old? From triple your age? I don't think you're my people.
Last time I hung out with my law school friend, epic fail.
Right, that you use the phrase epic fail kind of just the point.
They're all focused on what firm they're going to end at, and I'm all about whether Candace's leukemia is responding to her new chemo regimen. So my relationship is coming along in great settings. Oh, I know that book. Gotcha, brother. Whether you like it or not.
Show me where we are.
That angle is pretty close to the thick on the right.
How we doing?
Tumor dividing iliac artery. Try not to disrupt the entire blood supply of the lower body.
Dr. Hunt, I'm Morgan Lyson. I really enjoyed your article on anatomy for infantile hypertrophic pyloric stenosis.
I appreciate the thorough research behind your sucking up. And you are?
How it's fun.
Hark. You were a cop. Medicine as a second career, good stuff. Tends to bring a fresh perspective.
In an artery. Take a needle.
Blood floating in the pelvis.
Should we open them up?
No.
Drop the femoral artery. Give me your tap step. Pressure's dropping. Find them, Coil. Nice save. Next time, don't hit the vessel.
There is no next time. 5 centimeters. It is likely that it's a benign notochord cell tumor. They look like chordomas, but they're harmless and way more common.
But you don't know.
Since we can't do the biopsy now. This is the problem with broad testing. Everyone has abnormalities, most of them are nothing. But when we do find them, we have to make some tough choices.
So, what exactly?
Let's go look at what it is to offer us. No homework?
Did it already.
What else?
Nothing.
Last year. Let me video.
What do you got? Anything?
This Cleveland group repaired a bowel protrusion using electrolysis. I could cut out this excess inflammatory tissue and segment a bowel treatment. Might make her intestines small enough to fit.
Promising.
In the size of her abdomen, I need to remove a lot of bowel. There's a good chance she wouldn't be able to absorb food.
We'll have to find the right balance. It's the only workable plan. Best bet on the heart is to cut through the ventricle, like Murphy suggested.
You are concerned about the future and homework.
And I still am. Hopefully, horizontal map procedure will work.
Charlotte, I have an idea I'd like to share, even though Dr. Hong didn't ask me a question.
go ahead, John.
If we go in through the atrium, we wouldn't have to worry about the suture
It's the
line.
same issue we discussed. There's not enough room inside the baby's heart to stitch the patches into place.
We don't need to, Dr. Hahn. We can make a plug small enough for her heart that PTF can just with the stem like a mushroom, and we can insert the stem through one of the holes until the disc presses against the wall, covering all the holes.
Like stopper and that.
Yes. The higher pressure on the left side of her heart would keep it in place.
We wouldn't even need to stitch.
Great idea. We should take this to the parents.
Great idea for the heart, but we need to tell them that our current plan for the abdominal repair is considerably more of a long shot, and that fixing the heart takes an option off the table. Mr. Arcade.
Can't move that card.
Excuse me?
Who cheats at solitaire? You're literally only kidding yourself. Again.
Good morning, Larry.
Is it a macho thing? Like a real man should be able to make it through without leaning on a label or the people who go with him.
Embracing cancer as an identity is the last thing anyone should be doing. It underscores everything horrible right now. We're in a daily battle for our lives. I see no value in dwelling on that.
Candace is late. Which means either her niece forgot to pick her up. Again. What she got to that niece? Or she's already dead. We are in a daily battle. I'd rather have some company.
I expect my mother and brother, and they both think I shouldn't do the surgery. Apparently they're more scared of your surgical skills than they are of this shit.
So they need me.
And where do
The
you-
super.
I need numbers.
Ah.
Stats on something like this. There are a lot of them.
What are the odds I make it through the surgery without any complications?
Challenging procedure. 0 complications, I'd say 80%. But it is very unlikely this tumor is malignant.
Give me a number.
About 5% chance it's a glioma. The numbers agree with your family. So do I.
I've always been more comfortable with action than inaction. I want you to do the surgery. Certainty comes at a price.
She'll be able to get off the life support machine.
If everything goes well, yes. She'll have a strong heart.
How soon can you do it?
You should know we feel less confident about our plan for her bowel. Chance of failure is quite high.
How high?
I put it at 90% that the repair won't work, which would lead to irreversible malnutrition. Your daughter would slowly starve to death over months. Right now, her body is working very hard just to stay alive. If we were to turn off the machines,
Turn off the machines.
she would pass quickly and peacefully. If the heart surgery is a success, that won't be an option.
Why not try to fix the valve first to see if it works?
We won't know if the bowel is viable until after the heart is.
We have to do the surgery.
But if this doesn't work, she could start to death.
It's worth the
It's
risk.
not our risk, it's hers.
So instead, you're ready to give up on our daughter. It's like we're right back at the ultrasound.
We decided together to continue this pregnancy, so this is as much my fault as it is yours.
my fault because of the medication. I cannot turn on that machine.
Guilt is stopping you from admitting what we need to do.
My guilt has nothing to do with this. I am fighting for my daughter.
So am I.
Since the parents can't agree, the decision about the baby's care will be made by a judge who will rely on our recommendation.
So we make a choice, but the parents live with it.
Maybe that's a good thing. For parents to have to decide between letting their daughter die or fighting for her life knowing she may suffer horribly, maybe it's better if we carry that burden.
Dr. Lim, your decision would be?
Take her off life support. The odds are stacked against the bowel repair working.
Those numbers reflect the general population of doctors. I think Dr. Lim and I are better than that. We can beat the odds.
One of the things I'm not going to miss about being chief of surgery is being responsible for choices like this. Dr. Hahn, it's your department, it's your call.
Been here all night?
I've been working on a case with the new chief of surgery, Dr. Hahn.
How's that going?
Not very well. He plays music in the operating room,
Oh, geez, one of those.
and he says I need to focus on our patient's emotional needs.
Well, that's a tough assignment for you. You ever wish you had, friends, coworkers on the spectrum?
Not usually, but maybe Dr. Hahn wouldn't notice me as much if I weren't the only doctor with ASD.
There's this kid in Baltimore, just obsessed with having cancer. It's all he talks about. He wants to be friends with everybody in the ward.
And that's very smart of him. Spiegel et al. Showed an increase in overall survival and
Oh, what the-
quality of life measures in breast cancer patients who form social bonds with others battling the disease. What should I do about Dr. Hahn?
I don't know. Just do your work. Be a good surgeon, be an excellent surgeon. Over time, I'll forget about the autism.
Why would that happen?
I'll see. I
I have autism. It's hard to find.
Minta ko Hana.
Accepted our recommendation. We're in favor of surgery.
Thank you, doctor. Okay, Percy. Percy. Should we remove more bowel?
That would take us to the early treatment of this problem. Abdominal muscles are tight from developing around an empty cavity.
They're cinched around her tummy like a corset. If we unbutton it, released the muscle, and increase the abdominal circumference.
Those muscles are part of her
Why don't
abdominal.
we separate layers? Create a pain between the skin and the muscle.
Get morphine isotope on the
Evaluating.
How's it feel?
What is not possible? I think maybe problems is unreal.
Maybe we shouldn't try so hard.
So I don't want to go on using one meter. Like a rabbit quarter because I'm just like,
You can try to get nice to them.
it's easier.
There it is. Does it look like cancer?
It's not labeled. We're gonna have to wait for the pathologist's report. Probe.
tumor's in the way. You can't get at the tumor without it bleeding out.
We're gonna have to take it from the back.
But that's one nerve from it.
It's something you can live without. Dissecting scissors.
Budget anchor.
This extent is supposed to eat 10 times, huh?
The plug is in position.
10 servings. How many times did you eat this thing? 3 times? Today.
Dr. Murphy?
No, I'm telling you, I'm asking how many times did you eat this guy? You already ate. It's supposed to be 10 times. Read the thing. Which means you are overeating. That's why your body looks like this. Overeating.
No pressure.
Intestines are the same. Eat a certain portion. Eat that portion. Try to get this.
Pulmonary pressure spiking. Prostacyclin nitric oxide. You need to get our lung pressure down.
Oxygen stats are dropping.
In response to pulmonary vasodilators.
That's too strong. It's overpowering our lungs.
Back from cardiac support.
Ewa.
Resetting. Start.
Ewa.
Parents.
Here I come.
Now that Persephone's heart is pumping at full power, her lungs are overwhelmed. The humane thing to do is to turn off the machines and let her go.
No, I can't. I can't give up on her. Because you fought for her. Every minute since she was born. The passion, your fire to keep going. So you can bring her in the world. Wait a minute.
Da. Păi da, fulla. Da.
I want to know if she is her body clean. She'll petrol in it.
I want Persephone to look as good as possible for the parents. Last time I'll call you, actually. Back later.
Good, take a minute.
Check valve. Every time the heart contracted, blood went in the opposite side of the heart and brain. Blood pressure of the holes reduced the pressure when it got too high into the around backflow, but our paracathetic got lost in backwards flow. But if we made it so she still had a heart defect, the only way she could get it.
It would be like an unlatched door in the wall of the heart. When the pressure gets too high on the right side, the door swings open, releasing the pressure on the lungs. The rest of the time it stays shut.
It should reduce lung pressure by a third, it's said, no? Depends on how high our pulmonary muscular resistance is.
PVR pulmonary artery pressure minus blood pressure divided by cardiac output times 80.
The last time I saw my doctor, he told me I had 6 months to live. He also told me I should marry an accountant and move to North Dakota.
You don't say.
I asked if it would help with my cancer, and he said no, just makes 6 months seem much longer.
What's the difference between a neo-Nazi and cancer? Cancer doesn't discriminate.
I know a guy once. His zodiac sign was Cancer. It was really ironic how he died.
How is that?
He was eaten by a giant crab. Aaron, glioma.
Candy, looking here.
You run me a blackjack. How fast you want to take my money?
Blackjack.
Come.
Did you get it all?
Yes. Totally clear mind. But the only way to achieve that involves removing the nerve that controls your left foot. Rehab and an advanced orthotic may help, but we won't walk with a limp. Final pathology will let us know if it was worth it. I'll let you know when he comes in.
Doesn't matter anymore.